Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? It's been a minute. How the what am I doing? Today we are going to Marshall's. We're doing another series installment of I spent $500 on. Do I ever spend $500? That's questionable. It's a title, it's a series, it's a playlist even. It's funny because people will comment, you didn't even spend $500. Are you new here? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Marshall's. It's like fall. Even though it's hot as ballsack, it's fall time. It's here. We're in September, and I want to see if there's like new makeup, maybe some new decor I can snag as well. And we're just gonna go in and shop, and we're gonna test some shit out. And I'm so excited to be Manny out in the field today. So excited. I haven't been Manny out in the field in a second, and he's here. He's here, he's square. So yeah, that's what today's video is gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. No joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we go shopping and I spend my coins so you don't have to. If you guys like the gays.
H-O-T-T. Oh, you guys are gay!
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're not already. But let's go into Marshall's and see what they have. Why in this lighting can you see my gray hair like really shooting out? I don't fuck with that. How is she though? What's her story? Oh, it's fall. Oh, honey, it's fall up in here. Should I see if there's anything I can put like in my background? Everything looks really tacky, I'm not gonna lie. But there could be some cute things to sift through. Let's go to the section I really came here for. No, Manny, be strong. If I got just one, it wouldn't be that crazy, right? Because I need it for the video. Like I obviously need it for the content. And like, for example, from Creme Shop, bro, we need that. Like, have you guys ever seen this before? This is an IT Cosmetics body foundation brush. My entire trip was just made worth it. My entire trip here was literally just made worth it. Shiseido facial cottons. If you know, you know. No, and the gag is it's too. Okay. They have the Melt SEX Foil Digital Liquid Highlight. They have so much Laura Mercier here. The translucent setting spray. I don't think I've ever tried that. I'm excited to try it. We have primers, blurring canvas primers. I actually just got this. I'm gonna try this. The MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone. I just gotta say, this is some of the best I've ever seen at a Marshall's. To see the Melt, the e.l.f. Like there's so many good things here. You just have to hunt. That I'm literally gagged. Lana Lips. Honey. This is piling up real fierce. Someone just asked me if I worked here. I must look like a professional. Like I know what I'm doing in these shows. Do people forget about common courtesy? I literally was just like, you know, down here looking for my shit, going through the gigs, crouched down, right? In this section, there's literally a woman behind me the entire time reaching over me, grabbing stuff. I'm like, can you just fucking wait till I'm done? It just felt like she was, whoa, like crowding me, like get off me. We're back in the studio. Yes, we are. You guys, we went in, we spent hundreds with an S of dollars. I literally love these so much. I'm so excited. I got both of them while I was there. I always want to stock up. When they have them, I'll get them. We have a lot to go through today. Yes, we do. You guys, honestly, I have to say, first impressions immediately when I was in there, one of the best Marshall's runs I've ever had. In any of the videos we've ever done, I really think this is our best one yet, you guys. Marshall's devoured, I think. Okay, what are we gonna not use in today's video? My Mighty Patches. I got some Mighty Patches there. I didn't even know they had the Hero Mighty Patches. Only $7.99 for $36. My facial cottons. Why don't we just go and start on this journey? Hello Kitty cream sponges. We gotta soak them. Why is this dyed? They're together like this, but for some reason this is like now pink. I'm gonna soak them. We'll see. Can you guys tell that the surface is dyed pink from just being stuck to this for so long that the pink absorbed into it? They feel so squishy and so amazing and so good. They smell like shit. What? The pink one smells like shit. I literally can't even use that. Like that actually is the craziest chemical smelling smell I've like ever smelled. Now I feel like it's on here too. Bro, what the fuck? I just had a full fantasy and it just got destroyed. I wish you guys could smell this. I'm not kidding. It smells diabolical. I want my $7 back now. Great, so that was fucked. Okay, let's move right along. We're gonna go in with our primer. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is the Skin Refined Zone. So I don't really know what this is. It's basically supposed to be a pore minimizing situation. I got this for 12. Ooh, Skin Refined Zone. I'm excited to try this. So I'm assuming this is basically just gonna be our primer. Let's see what it's giving. Is it gonna give us a refined zone? Is the zone gonna be oh, it bubbled. It goes on really, really nice, by the way. Really lightweight. I'm feeling the pores shrink as we speak. They definitely look a little smaller for sure. And there's definitely more mattified. Like it took away all the shine from that section. Like it literally looks like there's a veil of mattness. My skin over here, there's like a skin-like finish over here, and then like on my nose, it's literally like a fog. There's a fog, and there was a bunch of them there too. I would definitely get. It was only $12.99. That was a yes. Well, yes. I didn't get a new foundation because I do want to try the products with the foundation I already use, that I know, things like that. So I did get a new concealer. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion in 1N. This is the only shade they had, was 1N. I didn't know if it was gonna be my shade. I do feel like I have tried this before. Am I crazy? Have I tried this? I don't know when, but I feel like I have tried it. I'm just gonna put on some foundation. I'm gonna go in with a foundation I've been loving recently. This is the Huda Beauty Blur. I really like this one a lot. Oh my god, my skin's gonna literally be blurred with the primer underneath. I literally love this foundation. I might have used too much. Yeah. Because now my poor brush is fucked. By the way, I take the shade Chai. That's the one I'm using. That's the shade that I use. I really like it. I feel like the color is really good. This one oxidizes maybe like a little bit. There's like a little oxidation, but nothing like too crazy. I genuinely feel like most foundations that are like kind of long wear on me will oxidize. I don't know what it is. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, do you guys ever oxidize when you're using like a foundation that's like a long wear? The skin looks fantastic. Honestly, that primer, it really does fill in your pores. It's actually crazy. I can see a difference. Like I genuinely can see the difference from how this foundation wears without this primer and with it, and I can see the pores are filled. That MAC primer gagged me. Let's move right along, you guys. I also grabbed these two little sticks from Milk. They had the little Milk sticks there. Bro, I was gagged. This is the Stoked Sculpt Stick. I don't know if it's gonna be my shade, but this is the only one they had. $7.99, and then I also got the little blush for $7.99 as well. In Work, W-E-R-K. I tend to like to bronze up first. So we're gonna do Stoked, Twist to take off. Do you remember that when that was really bad? Whew. This is, I think, more of a contour. Yeah, it's more of a contour than it is a bronzer, so we're just gonna use a little bit. We're gonna use it sparingly. But they are really nice. Still extremely creamy. I really like these. I think that they are fantastic. They're just more of a contour shades. So you're not going to get as like bronze. You're going to get more like shadowies. Is it expired? You guys, I don't know. I don't know. It smells expired. I feel like I should have smelled it in there. I should have smelled it inside the store, but it was sealed. And I didn't want to be one of those bitches that unseal something, but it smells like death. I really like the color, though. I like the color so much, though. How does this smell? The concealer. It smells completely fine. So you just never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolate. Okay, expired or not? Who knows? So we see if the blush is expired. No, not at all. It almost smells like tangerines. It's a really pretty shade, actually. Miss Work. Very pretty. Gives me like a glowy finish. Glowier than I was expecting, actually. It's a lot more glowy than I expected. I don't think I've ever used these minis. I think they're a little too glowy for me. They're not really my fantasy when it comes to the glow of the blush. Like, I don't like overly glowy cream blushes. I just don't like how they interact with my foundations or anything like that. So I would probably pass on this. But I love this. I just wish it wasn't expired. So I like the color a lot. Miss Stoked. Concealer time. 1N. Why does 1N like low-key work on me though? It was like literally the only shade there. And I feel like this actually works for me. It's a little more yellow than I usually go. Let's see what the concealer is giving. Is it going to give as much coverage as the foundation gives? It's actually quite nice. It looks really, really pretty on the skin. Is it going to cover my indiscretions from the night before? It's not, but it does have a really pretty finish. And it has a decent amount of coverage. It's not bad. Let's add a little bit more, maybe just like right here. The concealer's a yes for me. That looks stunning. Hell yeah. It was a little manly of me. It was potentially. So I do have a powder I really want to try. This is the By Filler Talc Free by Beauty Creations. Only $5.99. I feel like I did get sent this powder before, but I don't think I ever tried it. This is in the shade Butternut Bake. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a really nice color. Okay, so I'm pouring some of it out. I'm pouring some of it out right here. Oh, it's very brightening. I can immediately see the brightness. I feel like it actually gives me a little bit of coverage too. I feel like it actually gave me more than what the concealer was giving. Do you feel like there's more coverage? I do. I feel like there's more coverage to this powder, which I actually really like. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for more coverage underneath my eyes, but since this concealer is giving me medium coverage, I do like that this is giving me a little bit more coverage. I gotta give Miss Beauty Creations their props because I feel like this is really, really pretty, especially because it gives a little bit of coverage, which I wasn't expecting at all. I was expecting a very like translucent powder. And again, still talc free. So if you want a powder with like coverage, this could be a great alternative. I will say though, sometimes powders with coverage like this can give you a little bit of a cakier appearance. It can happen, you know. If you're not careful, it can happen. But I feel like this still looks really, really, really nice and very mattifying. And very brightening, actually. Is it a little cakey? Sure. You know, I put a lot on. It could be. It could be. But if you're in the market for a powder with some coverage, this might be a great option, especially for the price point. It's not very expensive. It's just, it can look a little cakier. Very brightening. And I feel like this might be a really good baking powder for me. Like I might be able to bake with this. I don't think I would set with this again, but I might bake with it to really add some brightness and a little bit of coverage if I want some. That's what that's looking like so far. Yup. Let's go ahead and bronze. This was the only matte bronzer from Melt inside the whole place. It's the Ultra Matte Santa Cruz bronzer. And I believe that I can make this shade work. What did I think? I didn't want to swatch it in the store, but for some reason I was like, oh, I feel like I can make it work. Bro, what am I talking about? Bitch, that's way darker than I thought. The delusions of grandeur absolutely got me together. Do you think if I lightly just press, we can just like lightly, yeah, I feel like that might work. You guys, I think Delusion really got me together. The lighting, it made me believe that I can make that shade work. It really did. Bro, this is way too dark for me. And orange. Okay, we're gonna take some powder foundation. I was humbled. We're just gonna lightly graze over wherever I put that bronzer. Okay, so that was foolish. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I don't have any powder blush with me. I really wanted just to use the cream blush, and the cream blush worked nicely. So I'm just gonna lightly powder my face with some blush. I'm gonna go in with Nude Prism today. Yeah, Nude Prism blush. Going in with kind of some apricots and tan blushes. You guys, I cannot believe I thought that bronzer was gonna work on me. I was convinced in the store. I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad I got the last one. Lucky me. I feel like the blush is helping a lot. I feel like it's starting to come together a little bit. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do, which I'm also nervous now because I'm powdered. I should have done this before. Manual Gutierrez the third. I want to go with our Melt Sex Foil Digital Liquid Highlighter. You guys, do you want to see what I'm doing? I want to do a TikTok where I'm using the dirtiest named products that I own, and I feel like this would go in there. Sex Foil Digital. I have a lot of products that are just like named dirty things. I think it'd be kind of funny just to see the things that brands have done. You know what I mean? That their names. Okay, we're gonna go in with Miss Sex Foil. I actually have used this before long ago, and it was beautiful. I just cannot remember like literally anything. So I'm gonna go in with a very light layer on a sponge. Like I'm talking the lightest, like demurest, babyest, angelest even. Whisper. See that? See how it was just a whisper? A whisper? Oh my god, this is so pretty. This is just as pretty as I remember. This shade too is insane. This shade, Stargazer, because the shade itself is like pink and gold. It's like a pink gold champagne. It's like a pinky champagne. Honestly, the way I did it was good because it did not disrupt my foundation. My concealer, foundation, everything looks good still. Like there's no disrupting. The talent that I evoke is crazy. Let's clock our top two so far. Our top two right now are MAC, Prep and Prime, the Refined Zone, and then Stargazer. Our top twos of the video so far. Our top two of the week. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep using. We're gonna keep experimenting, but top two so far. are these. So let's see if there's anything that can beat the top 2, because this top 2 currently is absolutely devouring the girls. You know what? I also got this. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Pure Setting Spray, Invisible Hydrating Setting Spray. The packaging is really cute. I feel like this is probably like their older packaging. Alcohol free. Let's do a little whisper. A water gun even. Okay. That's really strong. I feel very stiff. Oh my God, you guys, I feel so stiff. What the hell? I feel frozen. My arm hair feels stiff as hell. Invisible Hydrating Setting Spray. How are you hydrating? I feel literally the complete opposite of hydrating. I feel like stiff as a board. It looks really nice though. No, do you want to hear it's so funny? Set makeup for 16 hours, no tightness, no sticky feeling, no smudging. Babe, the second this dried down, it was tight as my nutsack on a cold day. You know, like there's just no way. It's tight as hell. If you're expecting it to be this like lightweight, hydrating, not tight feeling setting spray, not that at all. It's very tight feeling. However, I like a tight feeling setting spray because I feel like it's gonna make it last a lot longer. So to me, it's not a bad thing, but advertising wise, it's very tightening. I feel tight. Okay, let's move on to our brow. We're gonna use this. Nope. This. So Too Faced has these super fine brow detailers. They only had the shade medium brown there, and I don't think I'm obviously gonna be medium brown, but these are a longwear pencil, and I have used them before, and I loved them when I first tried it. The shade is, I don't feel like gonna work for me, because it might be a little too warm. For a natural day for the brow, I feel like this can work. A medium brown can work, because it's actually not as warm as I was expecting. A lot of times when something says medium brown, it's like literally so warm toned, but this one's actually not nearly as warm toned as I was expecting. I love that. It's a yes for me. I can get away with this shade, which I didn't think I could. It's definitely a little warm, but it's not nearly as crazy as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like literally like an auburn brown, but it's really not. It's really not. It looks fluffy without looking too warm. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go do other brow off camera, prime my eyes, and we'll be back to do eyeshadow. Was I recording that whole time without audio? Well, yes. I'm gonna swing. What I was saying, I'm so sorry. What I ended up going in with is the Morphe Va palette, which I grabbed there, which I thought was really nice for a romantic color story. Thought it was really pretty. I'm turning into a 2016 look. I'm doing a 2016 homage. If you're into a color story like this, that's like more pink toned, this is a great option. Really, really, really great option, because at least like, honestly, a lot of the palettes that are there at those stores are absolute basura, trash. At least with Morphe ones, you're gonna get some pretty good quality. Sometimes like it's hit or miss. There are gonna be some palettes that are better, some palettes that are worse, but this one is performing really, really well, as we can see on the eyes. Everything is looking fantastic. And I also took this little Milk Infinity liner, which I grabbed there. It's a brown liner, and I just smoked it out on my lash line, and it's freaking fantastic. And I wish I saw more of these there, because I would have gotten more. I think these are so good and pigmented, and they blend so well. I'm obsessed. And this has a mirror. The fact that I was recording and there was no audio makes me want to swing on myself. I'm gonna go do the rest of my eyes off camera, because I'm just using this palette and I'm using the eyeliner. That's all I've done. That's all I've used. Both have been fantastic, and really, really enjoying it. Just doing this little 2016 look, 2018 even. And I'll be right back. Okay, eyes are done. This is what we look like right here. These are the eyes. I also ended up buying this pair from Marshall's. These are the Creme Anime Effect Lashes, 3D volume and length. Why are they so sick to me? Honestly, these are so freaking dope. I have an obsession with these. I'm obsessed. I don't know if I would wear them necessarily like just like this again. What I would maybe do is like I would cut these up and then add these like strands with like a more fuller light pair, like, and customize them. Like I would take these strands off and add them here. I actually need to go back and buy more of these, because these were not expensive. How much were these? $3.99, and I need a lot more. I don't know, I think they look so sick. They're very dolly to me, very anime. I will be going back for those. But anyway, guys, let's move right along and do our lips. So we have 4 lips. Our combination that we're gonna try is this right here. So MAC had a bunch of their like classic MAC lipsticks. This is in the shade Brave. I cannot remember what the shade is, like, at all. And I got this lip liner from Too Faced, but let's see what the shade Brave is giving. It's like a pinky tone. Oh, it's like an actual pink. And then I grabbed this lip liner, the Lady Bold waterproof liners in the shade Badass. So let's try this out. These are like the kind that you literally pop up. I'm not really a fan of this kind of applicator just because I like sharpenable. But let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what it's giving. I'm very curious. Insanely creamy. Oh my god. And super pigmented. I fear that it's the same shade as my lip though. Tell me that's not like low-key my shade. It's like a cool toned pink. I just don't love the way they apply. So I don't like having to do that. Like I like a little bit more precision with my lip liner. The color, I'm surprised at how similar it was to my actual lip tone. It's a little obviously more cool tone. Like I can tell there's a lip liner on my lips, but it is quite similar, which is kind of shocking. So let's try a little bit of Brave lipstick. Pat it in to warm it up. I'm just gonna pat. Cause I don't want it to be like a vibrant pink on my lip. I just don't. Oh, the MAC lipstick smell is so iconic. I can't. I feel like this would look better with a different lip liner. It has like a matteness. Oh my god, except for the lip liner everywhere. Duh, no wonder it's like kind of matte. But honestly, I think that with this look, it looks really good. Like, I feel like it kind of flows. It's very cohesive. There's a cool vibe to it. With this eye, I literally feel like 2016 all over again. I really do. Like, I literally feel the nostalgia seeping out of my pores right now. What if I went in with a cool tone lip oil? Would that look cool, you think? Or would that look crazy? This is Tease Me from Lunar Beauty, of course. Kind of gives like a berry tone to it, like a cool berry. I actually like that better. And that is it, you guys. That's it for testing all the products I ended up buying from Marshalls. Like I said, I truly think this is like one of the best Marshalls run I've ever had. Like, even though there were some expired products and things that, you know, didn't work out, I still feel like overall, the variety that they had were so much better than they usually have, or like from when I've seen before. Like, I haven't done a Marshalls video, I think, in like 6 months. Compared to 6 months ago, I like this one a lot more. Like, this is like way better to me. There were some like amazing finds. I mean, like, honestly, the Melt and the MAC, these two products still ended up being like the top two for me. I think they were fantastic. Also, the Anime Eyes lashes are now the top three. Like, these are the top three of the video. For me personally, that I just thought were like fantastic. Great deals, absolutely worth the money, especially at a discounted rate. Just be wary that if you are buying stuff from those kind of stores, they might be expired. They might not be exactly what you want them to be, and that's just a possibility. Okay, that's an absolute possibility, but overall, I will say that I feel like we made out with like a bandit. And if I was you, I would definitely just check out Marshalls right now in this like kind of time period. As we're transitioning into fall time, there could be a lot of good stuff there. There was for me. I was blown away with a lot of products. So yeah, overall, great finds. I'm really stoked. But anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah. Cotton facial round. Facial cotton round. Facial cotton. Shiseido facial cotton. Shiseido facial cotton. I got there. My camera's about to die, of course.
They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating.